Hello everyone, this is Sam Bruni, and this is another Sam Bruni rant. As promised, I mentioned yesterday I would continue a little bit of the conversation around search. I want to start off by showing Amazon again, just kind of show some of the things that work well. One, the search is very prominent. Like I mentioned in the last rant, Amazon does this right. You type in the text on the left, so I'm going to type in men's shoes. And of course they have the type ahead or the suggested search also showing up. If I hit done, I can then click on the magnifying glass to execute the search, which is important. You'd be surprised again how many people do that and make that mistake, and they actually don't always know how to get it to open back up very easily. And so their instinct is to click on that magnifying glass. So I just want to show you though, in the search box you can see it still says search in men's shoes still in the search box. That's also important to customers, partly because they do get lost in what they're searching for if they start to do lots of searches, and it's just kind of a level of reassurance. So I'm just going to show you real quick. When I came to Tilly's, they had just got done replatforming to a large platform called ATG, which is bought by Oracle, and they had a very similar search style for their mobile sites as do many of the fashion retailers such as Revolve Clothing, pacsun, and a couple others I'm going to show you just real quick. But you can see we redesigned the search box. We tested this. We proved that it did work better than the other ones I'm about to show you. This works just like the one I showed you on Amazon, with the exception we never added in the remembering of the search. So once I execute the search box clears and it just says search again instead of men's shoes. So it's important that you actually add that into the search box if you're trying to make your search what I would call pretty much perfect. So this one is still lacking there. But to show you kind of what the other brands are doing, this is Revolve Clothing. You can see at the top of the page there's the magnifying glass. You click on it and then the search box opens. You actually have a search box here. You cannot click on the hourglass if you hit done, that, or excuse me, the magnifying glass if once you're done. Again, that is a mistake. They do brand when you first come in to go to their app, which is, they probably give a richer experience in the app, but a lot of people will just search your mobile optimized or responsive site. Here is pacsun's. It's probably one of the worst I've seen. I don't even see the search box right now. Let me make sure I've done it right. Yeah, it didn't even load. Let me go back to it. You can see in the URL it even says demandware. I'm not a fan of demandware, but that's a conversation for another day. Let me try re-executing this. Lots of flaws in most people's sites. They don't realize it because they never get on them. There's the search box now. Click on search and watch what happens. You can barely tell what's going on because it just opens up into the pacsun. It's a big black box. We're in search right now. You can barely even tell. Their suggested search, their type ahead is really slow, but you guys get the point. Let me show you a couple more. I've shown you Urban Outfitters, I think just briefly popped in. There's Urban Outfitters, exact same thing. These guys all copy each other. Nothing too unique. You can definitely save yourself money when you copy another brand, but you don't always get the best result because you don't understand the customer experience, the user experience. That was nastygal. So that was basically it. Just kind of wanted to show how most of these brands all copy each other. They have the exact same experience. It's not optimal. I again at Tilly's proved it to them by duplicating the search box I showed you, which is very similar to Amazon's. So hit me up if you have any questions. Just hit me up at hashtag #AskSamBruni, and I would gladly look at some of your sites if you have requests. Thanks.